Belal Muhammad against Ian Machado Garry got announced for UFC Qatar on November 22nd, and this fight I've been thinking about a lot. I really don't know why they did this fight actually, because I thought they're gonna do Kamaru Usman against Belal Muhammad because both of them had beef, and to be honest, if Usman would win this fight, he would be able to ask for a title shot. So I don't know why they didn't do this fight. But anyway, we have Belal against Ian Garry, and this is a tricky one to be honest, because I think even though Belal Muhammad is old and he lost his last fight against one of the best welterweights that we ever saw, he is still good, you know? Like, he's a great pressure fighter. He has decent striking, good takedowns, and I really think he can take down Ian Garry, you know? And I feel like Ian Garry, he's a little bit too timid, too afraid of the action, and he doesn't have too much power neither. But the thing is that Ian Garry, he's so much younger. I think he's 28, so he's like a baby, and Belal Muhammad is like 10 years older, like 38. So he definitely has the advantage when it comes to age. But to be honest, I don't know. I could imagine that both of these gentlemen win. I think this is as close as a 50-50 match that you will ever see. Because, to be honest, like, when I saw Shafkat fight Ian Garry, he had great takedown defense, but Shafkat's wrestling is not the same level as Belal Muhammad. And I am guessing that Ian Garry has a better chance to win just because he's younger, but I wouldn't count out Belal Muhammad because this is welterweight, right? This is not lightweight. This is welterweight. Like Belal Muhammad won the title when he was 36 against a guy that was 32. So his age is not that crazy, to be honest, and he has much more experience than Ian Garry. So I'm guessing that this is gonna be 50-50 match. I really like this fight because if Ian Garry wins, he can fight Islam Makhachev, the future welterweight champion. And if Belal wins, to be honest, he cannot fight Islam Makhachev because they are both friends, you know. So let's see what's gonna be. But I think this is a great fight, and I wouldn't bet my money on this fight because I wouldn't know who's gonna win. Then there was also another fight announced, which is Arman Tsarukyan against Dan Hooker. Dan the Hangman Hooker. To be honest, I didn't know that this is even his name. And Arman Ahalakalikit Tsarukyan. Okay, this is gonna be a great fight. I am leaning towards Tsarukyan, and I'm so happy that this fight was announced because all I want to see is Arman against Ilia Topuria. And yeah, I think Dan Hooker, he has a weakness when it comes to the wrestling, and I think Arman is just a really good wrestler, so I think he's gonna exploit that and he's gonna win a dominant decision. But either way, it's gonna be a great fight. I would love to see, I don't think it's gonna happen, but I would love to see Arman to get a knockout because this would create more hype for the Arman Ilia Topuria fight. And yeah, Dan Hooker, I don't see him winning. I think it's gonna be a scrappy fight. It could be close even, but I don't see him winning at all. And when I saw this matchup, I knew that they're probably gonna do Ilia against Paddy Pimblett or Ilia against nobody until Arman Tsarukyan and Dan Hooker wins. And to be honest, both these choices I don't like. I don't want to see Ilia against Paddy, and I don't want to see Ilia wait another 4 months to fight, right? Because first of all, Paddy Pimblett, he doesn't deserve a title shot. Not in a million years. He doesn't deserve it. He just won against Michael Chandler, but I think everyone can beat Michael Chandler. You can take every single fighter in the top 100 in the UFC or whatever, they would all beat Michael Chandler. Everybody. Even a flyweight could beat Michael Chandler. Even a woman fighter could beat Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler is so bad. I cannot even explain how bad he is. Like, he's like the worst fighter I've ever seen in my entire life. And I always see his Instagram videos where he's like training so hard. But I wonder for what, just to lose? Like, who has he even beat, He's beat nobody. Tony Ferguson, that's it. Like, really, Michael Chandler, he's the worst fighter. I don't even know why he's still in the UFC. I think he should be cut and let loose. He's a disgusting, despicable fighter. First of all, he's so bad. He never wins fights. I don't even know if he's ranked, but if he's ranked, it's bullshit. Second of all, he's a dirty fighter, Like, when you see the fight against Oliveira, he punches the back of the head, or like, he's just dirty, Even in this fight with Dustin Poirier, he's just a dirty fighter, and everybody beats him. I hate him so much. I hope he never fights again. I hate his fan base. Everybody, they're all trash. But anyway, Arman is gonna win this one, and when it comes to Belal and Ian, I don't know who's gonna win, but it's gonna be a great fight. I'm looking forward to this fight. And all I want to see is Ilya against Arman, to be honest. I want to see Islam against JDM. And after Islam won, and after Ilya won, I want to see Islam against someone like Ian Garry. And I want to see Ilya against, maybe Ilya retires, I don't know, because there's really nobody in lightweight right now. Because Justin Gaethje, he should just retire. Nobody cares about him. He's not gonna get a title shot. Arman, he's gonna lose against Ilya. Like, who else is there? The rest is kind of like losing, So let's see what's gonna happen with the division. But I'm looking forward to this fight.